you're right. There might be some naked Skyping going on.
That's right.
Yep.
One pick wonder is your best pick for the week for NFL against the spread. So let's kick off the pick for this week with the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints looking to build on their 7-game winning streak to chase top seed in the NFC. They have won 7 of their last 10 road games. Breeze is 6%, 18 touchdowns and an interception. In the summary, the Saints are probably the best team in football right now, but you have to question if this game is a trap game, considering they have had 2 big road wins over Baltimore and Minnesota, and they just took down the previously undefeated Rams. And the Bengals have had an extra week to prepare for this game, but they've been up and down recently and have allowed 28 or more points in 5 of their last 6 games. So, Ryan, it's your pick. Let's have your anal asses, also known as analysis.
All right, before I get started with my pick, my info, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my buddy Donnie. If you're on Mixer, follow him at Team Unbreakable. Give him some follows. So now analysis. The Saints are the 7th ranked offense, going against the 32nd ranked defense. The passing defense of the Bengals is the worst in the league thus far this season. And Drew Brees, I'm going to go out on a limb and say 400 yards passing or more this week, maybe 4 touchdowns. Hopefully all 4 of them to Michael Thomas, since now I have him on my fantasy league team to go along with Drew Brees. I'd like to thank the Boo-Roo for that.
Sorry, Christian McCaffrey got me 31 points.
That's all right. So, and I mean, defensively, I mean, yeah, New Orleans isn't great defensively, but they are the number 1 rush defense. So, Dalton's with out AJ Green this week. So Tyler Boyd's probably going to step up to be the number 1 receiver. I don't even know who the hell the number 2 is at this point now. So I think and Joe Mixon, he's a good runner. Mix in with who's the other guy there? Bernard. So Giovanni Bernard, I guess.
Is he hurt?
So I don't know. Is he healthy? Doesn't matter. Saints got the number 1 rush defense, so it's all right. So what it really comes down to is 2 words: Drew Brees. Drew Brees plays the game he can play. They're going to cover easily. It's only 5.5. Touchdown shouldn't be that difficult.
Bernard's going to be back.
It's actually 5 now.
It's 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
All right.
5. And
that's even better.
Cincinnati, Bernard out indefinitely.
No, 7 hours ago they said he's going to be back. Him and the center, Braley Price, are going to be back for Cincinnati.
Yeah, it just has Bernard out at the running back.
I know, but he's not out. That's like,
how do you go from
doesn't exist anymore?
Out indefinitely to not out? Really?
Yeah.
What's your take on the game?
I hope we win.
All right, well said. All right, next.
Well, first of all, I know it's been a good weekend for Brian because Robert Covington is out of town and Jalen Mills is hurt and won't play tomorrow. So that automatically makes the Eagles defense better.
Praise Jesus. Yeah, I just got back. I just drove Covington to the airport. He was sad.
Oh, okay, good. The Saints are really good, and the Bengals really stink. Their defense is just brutal. They had a 35-7 lead against Tampa Bay, and they let them back in the game. They're on pace to let up a record number of yards for a season, in an NFL season. It's really ugly stuff. Still think most of their defensive players are out and hurt. I don't know how they're going to keep up with the Saints defensively. The Saints defense is better. They're not great, but they're better than the Bengals defense, which I think the New Orleans will be able to cover because the offense is supposed to score a lot of points. But it'll be like last week's game where the New Orleans defense will make that one or two plays just to get them over the top, and they'll be able to cover, I believe, in this game. Just because of that. Their defense is, a notch better than the Bengals defense. Now, down the road, I don't know what that means. And Marvin Lewis tends to screw things up anyway because he's Marvin Lewis and he's somehow coached for life. I don't trust the Red Rifle. I don't trust any of these people. I agree with Ryan. I think New Orleans will be able to stop the run. And Andy Dalton will make a stupid Andy Dalton mistake, and the Saints will pull it out.
So, Brian, what's your take on the game?
Well, when you're the last person, there's not much left. So they pretty much.
You could have been the first person, and you wouldn't have had anything to say.
No, you stole my. Like Ryan stole my defense. That the Saints their rush defense is the best in the league. So he stole that point. I don't know. Basically, I'm just the same things that they said. The Saints have a good offense. The Bengals have a shitty secondary. I like the spread. I like 5. I think 5 is a very good number. I guess the only concern is what my brother said at the beginning of the show. Is it a trap game coming off 2 really big wins? Do they let down? Dan doesn't like it when I use emotions and all that shit. But maybe the Saints have a letdown game. But I still think it's a good pick I think Ryan made a good logical pick. And I think 5 is a good spread. If it was around 6.5, 7, I'd be a little more nervous. But other than that, I think it's a good pick. So that's about it. I mean, they said everything. They said everything you could say. So that's about it.
How was the airport?
I think we need to discuss is the Bengals are number 1 in the league in red zone.
Like, okay.
Red zone what?
What?
Punting? Red zone what?
The number 1 in the league. 85%.
I think my brother's trying to be the contrarian here. My brother's trying to be the contrarian, I guess.
Yeah, I guess he's breaking one of the rules.
That's all right.
I mean, if you want to look at it, the Saints average 34.9 points a game. So, and the Bengals only average 27.6. So right there, if they get their averages, we cover.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the Saints? The Saints are what, undefeated on the road against the spread this year?
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me the other day, right, Dan?
Yeah, 4-0.
That's pretty good.
Good Vegas stat there. That's a good Vegas stat. Like it.
And Bengals only 2-2 at home against the spread.
The Saints are 19-7 against the spread in their last 26 games, 5-2 in their last 7 games, 6-0 in their last 6 games. Bengals are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games on field turf, and 4-1 against the spread winning record. Yeah, so I mean, so wrap it up. What's your prediction on how many wins you're going to get before I get to pick again?
All of them.
We're going streaking. several picks. I'll say 3.
Sound effect for Drew Brees. Remember the old Drew Brees sound effect from the
the old show, commercial? Man.
That's right, the old Big Pick 4 days.
The train, the love train.
No, that guy saying Drew Brees.
I have a Drew Brees sound effect. Let me see if I can find them.
Hey Dan, this could take a couple hours.
Yeah, that's right. That's
No,
like
I found it. All right, hang on. All right, everyone be quiet. Let me see if we can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's try it again.
Oh, yeah.
That was the old Drew Brees sound effect. So let's hear it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go Saints.
Thanks.
Saints.
Saints.
Hey, before we leave, I'd like to thank the Minnesota
All right, Ryan, good luck, brother.
I'd like to thank the Minnesota Timberwolves for taking some garbage and trading us Jimmy Butler. Thank you, Minnesota. All right, I'm out.
Let's make fun of him now.
What are you thinking, Minnesota? What? You're thanking Prince for something? What happened?
The Timberwolves traded Jimmy Butler to the Sixers.
He's watching basketball?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh. I'm sorry. All right, good luck, brother.
All right. Thanks a lot. Take care.
All right.